welcome to Talking with Famous People. My name's host Eric. I'm the host of Talking with Famous People. And frankly, I'm still a little bit tired. Yeah, I was in bed for a long time last night. I didn't sleep great. Um, it's an ongoing problem. Not sleeping very well. Getting up too much to pee, etc. Oh yeah, Rachel and I are going to Los Angeles today. See Delilah. And we're gonna meet her boyfriend, her live-in boyfriend. She's been living with this guy for quite a while. It's kind of a story very much like me and Rachel's. He came to visit her and never left. Anyway, I'm excited to meet him. Thank you, G. Welcome. Winston's mom, welcome. God rest his soul. Who is that? The ferret? Yeah. Yeah, it is exciting. It's exciting to meet him. And I've got a few things I need to do before we go. So I'm going to have to motivate to do those things. Actually, I think I'm going to take a Wellbutrin right now. And I'm going to get my Adderall at around 9:30 or something. Yeah, we're going to Los Angeles. We're just going for one night. No, I'm getting ready to go to Los Angeles. We're not leaving here for another 2 hours. But I've got some things I need to do before we go. So I figured no, I'm going to meet Delilah's boyfriend and have dinner with Delilah and her boyfriend. Oh no, you can't get those things delivered. Regardless, we're making a trip today, and I think we're both really looking forward to it. Timing is timed such that we get the new bottle of Adderall before we go. We've got a couple more trash cans to take to the street, but I want to get any last trashes that I can get here before we do that. And a couple things. Yeah, things are serious between the two. I don't think that we're going to be. Um, Delilah's pretty private, you know. She's not. She doesn't like it when I talk about her stuff online. Yeah, I mean, I think that she is going to marry this guy. They've been living together for like almost a year now. So, and if that happens, then there's the possibility of a grandchild, presumably. Should I take a Welby now? Or should I not take a Welby? Thanks. I mean, we're jumping ahead, right? He's still just her boyfriend, and they're not engaged as far as I know. But I do like the fact that he comes from well-off family. I like that. Makes me feel like Delilah's got some extra coverage in life, if they end up getting together, if they end up marrying. If they end up marrying, then I'll look forward to meeting his parents at some point. I think they're both lawyers, or one of them's a lawyer. I'm not sure. Anyway, um, so it's an exciting day, but I do feel like I'm not really prepared for going down there quite yet. I know I gotta get the rest of the trash up to the street. And probably need to poo more, even though I've already pooed like twice this morning. I feel like I got more of it in my butt. I was thinking about this morning how we don't really move too far away from where our parents are. There are exceptions, but overall, the parental units can offer a hint of what's to come. And you don't mean geographically. Well, we build our understandings of life and reality around core relationships a lot of times, and um, for most people, the closer you are family wise in terms of blood, the more important that relationship is. They're the mold that forges us. Our parents, yeah. Life. Am I right? Or am I right? We're talking about some crazy stuff with this life, I tell you. Who came up with this anyway? Alright, so I'll take one of these Wellbutrins. Yeah, if I take it, I don't know if I want to take a Wellbutrin. I just need to put a handle on a couple of things here this morning, and then I'll go get the Adderall. Wellbutrin makes the Adderall flatter, If I just take Adderall, it's more bright and sunny. I'm planning on just taking one Adderall today. I might take two. I really want to take it as prescribed as much as possible. Hey pal, what's up? Says Dreamsy Smokes. Not much. How are you? I'm getting ready to go to Los Angeles today. Although, instead of getting ready to go to Los Angeles, really what I'm doing is live streaming. You wish you had some Adderall? Well, maybe if you find a wishing well, you can make that wish come true. Bullwinkle J. Moose. Hello, how are you? Let's pull some bulls. Then I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. I probably should have gone before I started the stream. Let's grind some grindings first. What's been going on? It's me, Cool Fellow. I don't know why it says that name. Cool Fellow, huh? Well, thanks, Jimmy Smokes. That's very considerate of you. Okay. You would smoke, but you've been getting seizures from smoking weed? That seems impossible. I don't think smoking weed would give you seizures. Strong sativa doing it? I mean, I've never heard anybody say they've been gotten seizures from smoking weed, but it's possible, I guess. He smoked a coin cigarette in my latest episode. I found out it was only meant to be in vending machines. It was produced in 1984 by Brown and Williamson. Cool. How was it? Could you taste the vending machine? Okay. I've got to go to the bathroom. Oh, well, eating stuff is different. I mean, generally you should just smoke it, I think. My wife likes edibles, but I'm not really a fan of them. You can look at the cat while I go to the bathroom. Isn't that a nice thing to look at? All right. I have done a great job this morning of evacuating my bowels, which is important before you undertake a road trip, you know. You got to make sure your plumbing's all emptied out. You got to empty your septic tank, your internal septic tank. I wish I was born an animal instead of human. What kind of animal would you like to be born? Oh, Winston's mom asked the same question. I see. I'm gonna write wiener on the chalkboard. That's a good idea. I loved those. That's where I'd get SIGs as a kid. Vending machines, yeah, those were cool. You had to be quick and sly. They used to be one of the bowling alley. Which is also where they had a lot of pinball and video games. You know, like the big machines, right? Arcade games. The interesting thing about Capillo is even though she's such a sweetheart, she's the least princess of all the people around here. Me, Rachel, and Trouble are all more fussy princesses than Capillo, who takes everything in stride and is always, happy and interested in things there are to do and such. She's she's living her best life, Capillo is. Alright, should we take the trash out? Take the trash up to the street. We've got less than 2 hours left before it's time to go. OTT, the queen of all everything. Tremendous, simple, happy, major chord prog. We're going to Los Angeles to see my daughter, have dinner with her and her boyfriend. And we're coming back tomorrow. Yeah, I am her forever home, it's true. And she comes to me for pets a lot. She wants to sit right here on the arm of the chair. And I do frequently give her pets, but then sometimes it's like, you gotta get off my chair. You are in the way. Am I depressed? No, I'm not depressed. But not at the moment. But I have been dealing with some depression in recent for the last, stretch of time. But I feel mostly better. I've had to process a lot of stuff, and I never really thought of myself as somebody who was subject to depression, but I guess it can happen to anybody. Alright, so this one's ready to go to the street. I think there's not really any more room in it. That way the guy doesn't have to take the lids off the cans, and I don't have to deal with bringing the lids back down. I like to listen to Elliott Smith when I'm depressed. That's the thing about when I'm feeling depressed is I don't seem to like to do anyway. Okay. There's one more trash can that I gotta take up the street. But, yeah, sometimes upbeat music helps. There are a number of things that I know would help when I'm feeling depressed. But, the number one symptom of depression for me is total lack of motivation. So even though I know it would make me feel better to run around the block, get some exercise, I know it would make me feel better to call somebody, I know it would make me feel better even to live stream or something. If I'm feeling really depressed and I'm unmotivated to do any of those things. Alright, let's see what other trash we can get. Okay. Let's see how much room we have. Why did you fit another bag in there? Let's go get the cat litter trash. Yeah, I agree with you, Hero Lamb. I agree with you, and you know, it's nevertheless sometimes a challenge to do what you know you ought to do when you ought to do it. You know, when you don't feel like anything's worth anything, really. You know, you're like, just that kind of. What do you mean confused on Python or what I said? I don't know why he's confused. I don't know what you said. Alright, last trash can. Let's take it out. All right. You got the trash out to the street. Put these in the garage. With the other ones over here. Oops, let me turn the lights off in there. Okay, lights off. Alright, now let's get a new trash bag for the trash can in the bathroom. And a new trash bag for the trash can in the garage. You're in Michigan, huh? Snow is nice when you don't have to shovel it, says Dramsey Smokes. Winston's mom's got snow this morning. A little jelly. I'm looking forward to our first snow of the year. We're supposed to get rain on Thursday, but the low on Thursday is supposed to be 40, so it's not going to snow. Unless it's dramatically colder than it says it's going to be. Okay, that's one trash bag put away, put it where it's supposed to go. Now let's get the one in the garage. I wonder where my backpack is. Oh, there's a bottle of pills in my backpack. I drove about 35 minutes to work. I have 2 weeks vacation left. I plan to use that if weather is bad. Kitty. What kind of pills are these? Just Tylenol. More Tylenol? Or ibuprofen. Just Tylenol and ibuprofen. I'll leave those in there in case I need them. Okay, kitty, fine. Fine. Let's go watch you eat. There. Sure. Go ahead, Bullwink. The word bullwink by itself sounds like a raunchy joke. How were they? Drinky Smoke. Were they good or just really gross? Oh, Bubbles, you're such a silly boy. I think the first half of your raunchy joke was censored by Google. Yeah, okay, I'll watch it. Let me go in the living room. Oh, kitty. You want to go outside, Kapil? No, of course not. She doesn't want to go outside. She just wants to. Just wants to stand by the door and not make a decision. No trouble at all. Looking alerted too. What's going on out there? If she wants to go outside, maybe I want to go outside too. Yep, I do. Forget this eating stuff. Why do bad? Why do Catholic priests make bad race car drivers? Because they always come in a little behind. That is an offensive joke. Okay. Are you done deciding whether you're going to go outside, Trouble, or what? Are you going outside or are you eating? What are you doing? You're going to stay inside then. Well, you didn't go outside. You had your chances. Now you want to eat more, huh? Nothing wrong with your timing. It's just it's it's fairly dark subject matter, I guess I would say. Good morning, Rachel. Did I wake you up when I went to get my backpack? I'm sorry. I got my backpack. Give us a feeling for my case. Pajamas, a hairbrush, new shoes in a case. As for my reflection, let's get out of this place. Past the church and the steeple, the laundry on the hill. Memories of it still keep calling and calling. But tempted by the fruit of another. Tempted, but the truth is discovered. What's been going on? Now that you are gone, there's no other. And tempted by the fruit of another. Tempted, but the truth is discovered. Well, everybody, I've got some pretty exciting news for you, me, and everyone. We are just 2.5 hours away from Adderall, let's say. Because, I'm going to be there at 9 when the pharmacy opens and say I need to get my drugs. But it's still going to take them at least half an hour to put them in a bottle and then hand them to me. That's just how it goes. We're going to do something that's long overdue, that I needed to do for a long time, and it's time to just do it. It's time to give up on the ridiculous notion that I'm going to successfully process all this. So I'm just going to chop it like right here. Pretty thick. There we go. Now I need to just get this untied. This untied. And this untied. There. Now I'm just going to hang this whole thing on the second floor. So I am just not going to take this out down one thing at a time and process it. It's just taking too long. I'd rather just have unmanicured weed that I have to manicure after it's dried. Alright, this is quite the Christmas tree we got to carry inside. Oh, the government shutdown ended? Oh. I was not impacted at all by the government shutdown. So, what do you do? Okay, I didn't bring you with me because it would have been too much of a pain in the butt. But maybe I'll bring you with me on this next one. We're going to get another one of these things done here. Like this one, maybe? That's not so big this time. This is more manageable. I'm gonna get this stuff actually harvested. Maybe we'll get it all actually harvested this morning. Eric is a no good layabout. Who's invoked maritime law? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maritime law has been invoked. Now, at any point, the captain could marry any two people to each other, regardless of whether they want to be married. That's maritime law in a nutshell. So, all right, I got some of this green wire here that I'll use to wire this one up. It would be crazy if I could somehow get this task done this morning while I'm just kind of killing time waiting to leave. That would be an incredible burst of productivity. Of course, you might say, well, Eric, you're only sort of getting it done. You're not manicuring it all, you're just hanging it up to dry. Well, that's true, but I just want to be done with the harvesting, I just have some bags of really poorly manicured weed, and that's fine. That's not going to hurt me one bit. What will hurt me is if I continue to just not get this thing accomplished and be stressed about it. Okay, I did a good job here, except I forgot one key detail. I didn't bring any cutters to cut the wire now that I'm done wiring it up. So I can solve that problem by going and getting some wire cutters. Let's turn on the lights up here, you want it? Ooh, yeah, this hall has lights. It's amazing, huh? You can see me down there. Hi, it's me. It's me in the mirror. Do you see me? How fun. I got two branches hanging. Wire cutters, day and night. It's wire cutters. Got the wires. That song is about Cinderella. You ever heard it before? It's from a movie that's also about Cinderella. There. All right. Let me sit down now in the living room. Try not to trip down the steps. And maybe I'll watch a Dreams He Smokes review. Guys, to be clear, you're supposed to pull rabbits out of your hat, not your ass. Otherwise, the rabbit will have poop all over it. What time is it? 7:06. I got a beverage here that I could take. Good morning, Cameron. How are you? Would you like possibly, Cameron, to meet for breakfast tomorrow morning? I don't know what you got scheduled for tomorrow morning. Because we're coming down to LA. We're gonna have dinner with Delilah and her boyfriend tonight, and we're coming back up here tomorrow. But if you'd like to meet for breakfast tomorrow morning, we will be in the greater Arcadia area. Oh, okay. You decided on going to Vegas this week or holding off? Hi, Acacia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, cool. So, I would, I'm not expecting Rachel to get up super early tomorrow because she doesn't typically get up that early. So maybe like 9:30 or something for breakfast. We'll aim for around there, and I'll touch base in the morning just to verify that time. Maybe we could go to the only place in town. That'd be nice to go there. I've ejected a lot from my butt this morning, and I feel glad about that because I got a road trip coming up. Let's see.
Welcome back. Dreamsy here. Now, in today's vintage review, we're going to be checking out this pack of Winston filters. Now, this is kind of a special pack of Winston's because it's in a very shiny Flavor Seal trademark pack. Now, the Winston Flavor Seal pack, based on my research, was introduced in 1991. Now, the Winston brand itself was introduced by R.J. Reynolds in 1954, and it very quickly became the first popular filtered cigarette. And by 1966, it was the nation's most popular cigarette. All right, my friends. Now, what we do in all of my cigarette reviews is open up the vintage pack in question, inspect them a little closer, and fire them up. But I in no way encourage smoking. Me and my new friend Lou Scott in no way encourage smoking. It's very terrible for you. The Surgeon General suggests quitting now. Greatly reduces serious risk to your health. All right. I hope everyone's doing quite well. Let's get to brass tacks and open up this bag. I have an extra one in my spiffy Winston Racing shirt. All right, let's go. Winston Flavor Seal. And we'll check into that. I think there's a money back guarantee, but the offer, I don't know, it might have expired. Let's look into that right away. Winston Breakthrough Fresh Hack Taste. Winston's Flavor Seal trademark pack locks in freshness to give you flavor as fresh and smooth as the day it was made. All commitment to give you the best. Product quality questions. or comment, call toll free. I wonder if that number is still good. Maybe it's a phone sex hotline. I'm actually recording this on my telephone, so I can't call it fresh taste guaranteed. Patent pending. Now, like I said, my research, just type it in the old Google, and I get a bunch of magazine advertisements and eBay listings for labor seal trademark wall clocks from 1991. Welcome back. Dreamsy here. Now,
You don't even give us the main part of the thing. You gotta. Did you edit that short, or did you just? Is it like some sort of automatic thing? Meow. I already watched you eat. Yes. Top of the morning to you too, Hawaiian Piff. I smoke the packs with breast cancer warnings, and I'm a boy, so I should be straight. Boys can get breast cancer too, you know. It's not very common, but it does happen. Should I go cut another branch? Probably I should. But you know, I'm feeling lazy. I feel reasonably rested. I know. Who at this point there is nobody on the planet who is not aware of breast cancer. We could not be any more aware of it. We are fully aware. Your aunt got penis cancer, huh? You know, men have breasts too. They just don't lactate. I like to call my breasts my bosom. This is my bosom. Well, we're leaving here at 8:30 to go to Los Angeles. At that point, we're going to end the stream, obviously. But in the meantime, there are other things I need to do before I leave. Wouldn't it be more natural to put female woman milk in your cereal? You know, it might make more sense to just have dairy farms with human women being milked. It might make more sense. I don't know. Who eats more hay, a cow or a woman? A cow, right? So, obviously, it'd be cheaper to dairy farm women. So most women I know don't even eat any hay. They just have to put a few strands of hay in the feeding bin for them, is all. A superhero named Cowwoman. Her superpower is to fill up the villain with breast milk so they go to sleep. Cowwoman goes around the world and breastfeeds villains to put them to sleep, and then arrests them. You just need an oat blend for the women. Well, you know, lots of fiber. You just tell them it's got a lot of fiber. What's a better way to lose weight than to poop out all your poop? Women like that. So anyway, Bullwink, let me know when you start your human woman dairy farm. Ultra pasteurized human milk. I'm surprised that they actually don't sell that at the store. They, there's no real reason why you couldn't sell that. Except the thing is, I don't think it tastes good. I don't think um, I don't think human milk tastes good. The reason I don't think it tastes good is because yes, I have tasted it before. You know, I had a child, and for a little while, she was breastfed, so I was able to taste it. And I'll tell you something, it doesn't taste good. I guess if you're expecting something that tastes kind of like cow milk, you are you're going to be disappointed. It doesn't taste good at all. They don't want us getting high on our own supply of milk. I don't think human breast milk gets you high unless the milk producer is a drug addict, maybe, and the drugs go into her milk. I'm not sure. That would be probably a really good way to, a good delivery system for drugs is via human breast milk. Mm. It has sexual orientation to it. That's the appeal. That's the appeal of human breast milk. Okay, it is designed for us on every level, but it's designed for infant us. It's not designed for adult us necessarily. Maybe it is good for you. I'm not sure. But we're not that many adults really drink milk. The way we consume milk as adults, I think, is primarily in cereal. You know, most adults don't have a glass of milk. Okay, another place that people consume milk is in their coffee. But only children drink milk, it seems like. You never go to a restaurant and the table next to you, they're on a first date, and the guy's like, "Hey, can I get a glass of milk, please?" Oh, I didn't thumbs it up, huh? I'm sorry I didn't thumbs it up.
Welcome back. Dreamsy.
There. Now I thumbs it up. Well, somebody told me one time, if you don't tell people to like and subscribe, they won't. It's weird. Ruben orders milk every restaurant we go to. That's surprising. The old lady's well is ran dry. Honey badger milk is the sweetest kind of milk. Because honey badgers eat nothing but honey. That's actually the least surprising thing about Ruben is that he orders milk every restaurant we go to. Chocolate milk, regular milk. There are two kinds of milk in the world, chocolate and regular. Honey badger milk is the sweetest kind of
I think your teat milk is the sweetest.
milk. Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Well, we got an hour and 10 minutes till we leave.
That's good.
We could, in theory, leave a little earlier than that if we're ready to go, because if we get there at a little before 9, then we'll just be closer to the front of the line, I guess.
Are we going to the hotel first?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
But we might get there at like 3, check-in's probably 4. But we
Okay.
might actually get there, because look, we leave Mariposa town at 9:30, call it 5.5 hours, that's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 and a half. Yeah, if so, assuming it's actually 5.5 hours to get there, or assuming it's 6 hours to get there. If we leave Mariposa at 9:30, we'll get there at 4.
Okay.
If we leave there at 9:30 and it's 5.5 hours, then we'll get there at 3. But it's somewhere in there, 5 to 6 hours
Okay.
from Mariposa. We're going the Merced route. It'll probably take a little bit longer than the other route, and we'll probably stop for food maybe more than once. We'll have to stop and get gas and stuff, and we can kind of dawdle a little bit here and there, and we'll be in at 4 o'clock. Also, if we arrive at LA at like the outskirts of LA at like 3 o'clock, we're gonna probably hit some traffic. So I don't think we need to worry about getting to the hotel too early.
Okay, I'm only wondering because it might be hotter in LA, so I packed a lighter outfit. So if I find that I'm hot, then it means that I can change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acacia thinks we're gonna get there past check-in as well.
Thanks, Acacia.
The earliest we
Any
could
trouble?
conceivably leave Mariposa would be like 9:20, because we're gonna have to wait for the pharmacy to fill my prescription. Meow. Are you aware, Trouble, that we're going somewhere?
He's starting to.
Yeah.
He's a smart kitty.
He is a smart kitty. He has the intelligence of 1,000 regular kitties.
Thanks, Acacia.
Thanks, Acacia. And you know me, I'll probably be live streaming later this evening, and then probably again the next morning, because I'll probably get up earlier than Rachel. Well, I talked with Cameron. Did you hear when I talked with Cameron about breakfast?
Yeah, what was the deal?
Let's plan to have breakfast with Cameron about 9:30 at the only place in town.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because we need to get out of here early enough that we make it to the dentist before it closes. Get out of Los Angeles early enough to make it to the dentist before it closes. We need to get out of Los Angeles tomorrow early enough to make it to the dentist on Tuesday before it closes.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Hi. Hello. Come here. Come here, doggy. Oh, doggy's not coming here. Oh, you didn't get to see him. That's Leo, the dog from across the street, I think. He or she. I think it's a she, but I think it's named Leo. You want to automate the milking process? Are you sure you don't want to hand milk each of them to make sure it's done right? hand milked in the tradition of craftsmanship. That's gonna be on your packaging. Hand milked in the tradition of fine craftsmanship. Needs to be automated to be ethical. You got a pretty funny definition of ethics, buddy. You better not. This audience is full of black women. Like if, there's a talk show and like the guy cheated on the woman and they're talking about it. And the audience goes, oh no. Oh no, he did not. Hand milked by gay men. That could be the slogan of your company. I gotta get back to my cinnamon toast crunch. So can it, Ruben. Can it with your orders. I'm not taking orders from you today. I'm eating cinnamon toast crunch and ignoring you. That's what Acacia said. I'm gotta is perfectly acceptable in English, in my opinion. I'm gotta go. I'm a finna gotta go. I'll leave this on in the BG. What's the BG? Oh, the background. I got it. I understand. I win the comprehension award for knowledge. Come here, doggy. Come to see me. Don't ignore me. Let's go see if we can pet the dog. Where did he go? Or she? She just totally disappeared. Maybe she walked up the hill. She lives over there. Or maybe she turned around and walked down here. I don't know. Anyway, no dog for Eric. Oh, I should throw this away. So take this up to the street. This is a full ashtray. You know, when we were at when we were at the Ace Hardware, we looked at possibly getting a fake Christmas tree because Rachel grew up with one, and so we always had a real tree at my house. We always went to this place where you cut it down on the spot, and you take it home, you cut it again, and then you put it in water, and it really stays fresh. If especially when you put some of that stay fresh stuff in there. That's how we always did it. We can do that here too. We've got a bunch of little trees that are actually on our hill there, that like more trees that could possibly grow there because they're packed in so tight. We could cut one of those down, or I could go out to the woods and get one. I don't know if that's allowed, but I could do it anyway. Meow. I have watched you eat already.
I tried to let him out when he was crying, and he got scared and was like cowering away.
Yeah, he just can tell. When you roll the suitcase out, he can tell we're going somewhere, and it's making him feel anxious. I gave you some more food because we're going to be gone for, let's see, about 30 hours. Let me give you a bunch of food. Let me give Gapio a bunch of food. That's enough, I think. I give him a little bit more. He eats a lot, but he doesn't eat a lot when we're gone. There's no one to watch him eat. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes. And Daddy knows. As captain of this ship, by virtue of maritime law, I am allowed to marry any two people to each other, whether they want to be married or not. That's the law. Yeah, we could buy a Christmas tree in a pot that we plant. We did that in Arcadia, and my dad didn't like that.
What?
The Christmas tree we planted.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah. And Dad, while we're at it. I think gay men should be the image of our company. No one wants to think about the woman from whose breast the milk came. You got a good point there. I never think about the cow when I'm drinking cow milk or putting it on my cereal. I don't think to myself, ew, this came out of a cow.
A cow teat.
I know, I never think that at all. Udder. Well, I got a couple of big branches chopped down and hung
I
up this
saw.
morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad I did it. And a single ENFP. I guess it doesn't matter what the ENFP is then, if that's the criteria. Could be a woman ENFP, could be a straight man, could be a donkey. There are ENFP donkeys, I'm assuming.
Sure.
Yeah,
They just talk a lot.
yeah. They bray.
Like.
That's the sound that donkeys make, is braying. Yeah, whereas horses neigh.
Oh, wow.
Donkeys bray, but horses neigh.
You're my donkey.
The animal mascot for your company should be a donkey. That'll also distract people away from the fact that it's human milk. Well, it's 7:37. We got a little bit less than an hour till it's time to go.
I feel like it was just 7:21. We're gonna check the time, but I think we're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, except I am going to courtesy of Linda, it says on there. Then there'd be a big controversy where it turns out that you're just putting milk in bottles with people's names on it, and it's not actually Linda's milk. That'll be the downfall of your company. I do want to do the following thing before we leave. I want to, number one, change my socks. Number two, change my underwear. Would you like to go outside, Trouble? I've been wearing these underwears for a while now, so I think it's about time to change them. You want to go outside? No? Okay, you guys can watch Trouble in the Foyer while I go change my underwear and socks. Okay. Now I'm all changed. Yeah, the picture on the label of a bottle of human milk is just two guys butt fucking. It's pretty shocking, really. He was Trouble was on my shoulder all the time like a parrot. I'm glad he's not. Things over here always get so filthy because I'm always tapping out bowls.
I know what you mean. Same.
Okay, good enough.
you like some coffee?
Yes, I would. I got my cup right here. Well, we're going to the pharmacy to buy my Adderall. So I guess you could say that. It's been a long time since I've had any Adderall. It's been like well over 2 weeks. Got so much that goo on my lips. It's horrible. Now I have mushrooms. I took them on Sunday. I'm actually planning to do a video, a long form video. I'm going to make one. And I'm going to call it, the Kings of Pleasantcore or something like that. And it's going to me basically reviewing on several criteria and ranking my 5 favorite Pleasantcore channels. So that's what I'm planning on working on. I plan to script it out first and then find clips and stuff to make it go. It's something I've been thinking about, and I'm going to structure it like a Pleasantcore video. Like, kind of like Adam structures some of his videos.
I still don't know which one is Adam.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Adam, I believe, is an INFP, by the way. So that might make Adam more interesting to say Acacia, who's an INFP. It's this guy.
Oh. Okay. I think I saw 1 or 2 videos with you.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of his videos, but I used to watch it and then I took a long break and then I'm watching it again.
I've slept in 2 capsule hotels, and I didn't.
I'll show you guys who I'm talking about too.
But I think I know why. Neither one was on a train, so obvious when you just.
Oh, you're an INFP? This guy is an INFP, I think.
Cheapest overnight capsule train, the Sunrise.
Anyway, I like his videos a lot. And I'm gonna make my ranking of Pleasantcore videos structured like kind of like one of his videos. He sets up like a roadmap at the beginning, like this is what he's gonna do and how he's gonna do it, and then he does it. He does a variety of different kind of things. He doesn't just do travel videos, although I mean he, like, for example, he did a BART speedrun world record video where he went on, he got off at every BART station in a record amount of time. So if you've never been to the Bay Area or gone on BART, then
Yeah, I've never.
you're not probably familiar with how BART works, but it's a pretty good public transportation system that San Francisco has to get you from different areas of the Bay to different areas of the Bay Area.
Oh, that's nice. Because it's not all easy to get to by foot. You can't really.
I mean, yeah, it would be pretty tough to get around by foot. What do they call wet nurses?
Your mom's a wet nurse.
She sure is. Isn't that kind of funny though that in the old days before they had formula,
Yeah.
they had women whose job it was just to nurse people's babies.
Yeah. And do you think that there's rich people who still do that?
I doubt it.
Really?
Well, I mean,
I
maybe
guess-
it's like if they're like breast milk is the best for my baby,
Yeah.
but I don't want to have it.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, that's
You
that.
know, because they
why
do
not?
weird. They do weird.
Oh, they do
you
all
know?
kinds of weird stuff.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like a wet nurse is not out of the picture.
Let's Google it. Are there still wet nurses? Yes, wet nurses still exist, but the practice is less common in developed countries. Less formal methods called cross nursing, where mothers share milk within a community or online groups. In developing countries, traditional wet nursing remains more common for various reasons.
Oh, so they have like milk banks and stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, look here. The BBC. This lady's a wet nurse. She said, let's see what it says here. Wet nurse, the mom who breastfeeds other women's babies. Any woman who has ever felt judged over her decision not to breastfeed her baby will have welcomed a statement issued by the Royal County College of Midwives this week. Before the introduction of the feeding bottle in the 19th century, women who were unable or unwilling to breastfeed turned to another option, a wet nurse. Here, a mother of three from Caerphilly shares her experience of breastfeeding other women's babies. I can't remember anymore how many booby brothers and sisters my children have. That's what she calls them. She first acted as a wet nurse to help out a friend whose baby was in the hospital. She phoned me because she was pretty desperate for someone to have him. I said, fine, but how am I going to feed him? She said, I was kind of hoping that you'd feed him, so that's what I did. She also breastfed a friend's baby while babysitting. Another time, she responded to a new mother who was looking for donor milk online. Huh. Well, what do you know? So there are still people who wet nurse, but she doesn't do it for money.
Wow.
She just does it for people who need her help.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice of her.
Yeah.
Aaron Raw. Who's Aaron Raw? He has his own channel debating religion, etc. He may just be an ENFJ. She does it for the love of the game.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, well, let's see what's going on in the world of sports. First of all, SC beat Manhattan 114 to 83. I didn't really need to watch the rest of that game once we pulled away. This Saturday, SC is playing Iowa. They have not, I guess, updated the rankings yet. Let me see. Who did Oregon beat? Iowa. I know they have updated. We're 17 and 18 in these respective polls after being Northwestern. We moved up a little bit. Iowa, who we play this upcoming week, has dropped out of the rankings, was at 20.
Wow.
So we're playing an unranked Iowa this week, despite what this says here. This is old information. And next week, we got to play number 9 Oregon, who will, after beating Minnesota this Friday, will be 9-1, and we're gonna have to beat them if we want to go to the playoff, and we're gonna play them at Autzen. It's gonna be a tough game. I don't know if we can win that, but maybe we can. We looked really good against Northwestern, but that's not saying a whole hell of a lot. Not that Northwestern is terrible this year. A of the season ESFP.
Was Delilah breastfed or formula?
For a little while, she was breastfed. And there was some time of doing both, I think, for a little while, and then she went on to formula. And then before you know it, she was eating regular food.
Oh, wow. Quick learner.
Yeah. She made it all the way to adulthood.
Yeah, she did.
Unlike people in the middle ages, my survival rate for children is 100%. So I'm
Except with me.
doing a lot better than olden days people. Neither Rachel or I have had a child die in infancy or
Oh my
youth.
god. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing.
It used to be super commonplace. It used to be like a long time ago, like maybe, I don't know, 20% of kids born would make it to adulthood or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why they would have so many.
Yeah.
And like a lot of women would die from childbirth too. Like it was very dangerous. It still is very dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. A whole baby's coming out of
And
you.
like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
it is crazy.
It's like, that's how we make babies?
I got the sort of gist of it from Welcome to Derry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's a little too dark for me.
me too. And I'm not that big of a Stephen King like fan, you know? Like I feel like if I was a Stephen King fan and knowing the world that he created, I might respect it more, but like it's okay. It's okay. That's the thing. The ratings for it have not been great actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I stopped watching it mid-second episode and back. There's the cat for you. Because now I'm going to go pee. Smells like Teen Spirit now. I hope you enjoyed looking at the cat. I noticed that when I put the camera on the cat when I leave, I never lose any viewers. It's like everyone's mesmerized by looking at the cat. Were you born to be wild? Born to be wild, born to be wild, born to be wild. That's an okay song, I guess. It's a rock song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to check, boy. It's a good way to check. Then you can go to Schick Shadle for gay reparation therapy. You're just being conscientious, is all, Bowling. You're just being conscientious. Making sure everyone's rights are respected and trusted appropriately. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to end this stream, I think, at 8:15 so that I can focus on making sure everything's done, leaving the house, you know. And then I'll probably stream again this evening after I have dinner, after we have dinner with Delilah. And, but we'll see. And then it's possible that I might want to stream during part of the drive. It's conceivable. So we'll find out. In fact, I think I'll end this stream in 10 minutes, 8:10. And we can get out of here a little bit early. In the ensuing 9 minutes, I think I'm going to go around and turn off some lights, make sure the heater's off. Check to make sure the doors are locked. Let me pull a couple bowls here first. I'm going to bring this grinder and this jar of weed and this thing of papers.
Okay.
I think I'm going to leave the bong at home. I may regret that, but I think with the pipe and the papers is good enough.
Okay.
You're bringing the pipe,
I'm
right?
bringing the pipe, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I lost the tops of this pipe.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, how sad.
I know. It's okay. It still works.
Maybe you'll turn off somewhere.
Yeah.
Is that how much milk fat is in human breast milk? 12% milk fat? That's pretty chunky.
Yeah, that's very chunky.
Yeah, I will put them an extra bowl of water out. But yeah, the water is full and I just filled both their plates full of cat food. So, okay, let me go turn off some lights and stuff. Upstairs, I turned the lights on. It's time for me to turn that off. Let me bring this inside. And my grapefruit juice as well. This inside, and this inside. These things can go inside. These are things that go inside. I'm gonna put them inside the house. These are things that go inside. I'm gonna put them inside the house. Okay, so I'm gonna get an extra. Is the dishwasher accepting dirty dishes right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we're really cooking with biscuits. Got water, two bowls of water, all filled up to the top. 2 plates of food, all filled up to the top. Should be plenty of food for 30 hours or so. I close these shutters. If that's true, then why are there protesters outside accusing him of exploitative milk practices? Hmm. Okay. Lock this door. Make sure the garage door is closed. It is closed. Okay. Now we're going to lock that door. Deadbolt style. We're going to come in here. We're going to lock this door. Deadbolt style. Okay, I got to turn up the heater if it's on. I think I turned it off last night at some point. Yeah, it's off. 64 in here. Check this door. Make sure it's locked. It is. I'll check the side door here in the garage. This is locked, but this part isn't. There. And what else? Lock this door. Turn that light off. Now I'm going to brush my teeth. Oh, looks like Rachel packed my toothbrush. Guess I'm not going to brush my teeth. I just use mouthwash. Bah! Okay.
Do you need the toothpaste? Would you like it?
No, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. You picked my toothbrush.
Yeah, I did.
That's fine. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to end this stream now. It's 2 more minutes actually.
2 more minutes.
I like to stay on schedule, like I said. All right, so I have a couple things to put in my backpack. I'm gonna put this in my backpack. I'm actually gonna put my flip-flops in there as well, and wear some shoes today, I think. Wearing shoes, Eric. I know. Sounds
You can wear
crazy.
shoes until you get to LA.
Yeah, I've just decided I feel like wearing shoes today.
Nice, I like that. You like to change things up.
Yeah. And this might be an important bring.
Yeah.
And acetyl. I do typically get stomach acid on trips because we eat a lot of fast food, drink a lot of coffee, you know. All right, now I'm gonna bring this jar. Gonna bring this grinder. I'm gonna bring these papers. I guess I'll bring my little spoon too. All right. Now it's 8:10. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. We love you. We'll see you later.
Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.